In the previous video, we saw which of the numerical features are important and which are not while predicting whether the booking will be cancelled or not. Basically, which of these attributes will be important while predicting is cancelled attribute. So that is all we saw in the previous video. Now let us refine using these values. Let us only select some of these numerical features and remove some of them. So let us say that I will create a variable with list not. So these are the features that I'm going to remove. And first I want to remove days in, maybe I can just copy it from here. So days in waiting list. So the first attributes that I want to remove is this one. And the next attributes that I want to remove is, let's say, arrival date year maybe. So it's up to you which one do you want to remove. But for now, for just example, I'll just remove two of them. It's up to you if you want to remove this lower, that is 5 attributes. It's up to you. But just for the example, I will be removing these 2 attributes. And now, after here, I'll go down and let us remove these 2 attributes now. So in order to remove these attributes, I'm going to use the list comprehension. This technique is called list comprehension. If you are not familiar, then please check out list comprehension for it. So here, first of all, I'm going to loop around in my column names. So data dot columns, in our case it is final data dot columns. So I'm going to loop around in each of my columns and I'm going to get that column for now. If I run it, then you can see all the columns that we have here in our data sets. That is, in fact, that is 32 columns. All the columns we have right here. And now I'm going to only get the numerical columns. So for that, I will check if the final data column is not equal to, we should also put here dot d types, that is data type, is not equal to this big O, then I'm going to print everything. So what does this mean is, this will only extract the numerical features. See here, only the numerical features. So these all are numerical features, that is numbers. So these all contain numbers. If I go to the lead time, if I show you, if I go to our data, then lead time is here. So these are numbers here, these are numbers. And similarly, if I go to next arrival date year, if I show you arrival date year, which is right here, arrival date year, and it is also a number. So I have just filtered out the numbers, numerical columns. If I do here, if the d type is equal 0 or this big O, so this big O data type means it is a categorical. Now if I run this, then you will find these are the categorical. I can also do it right here and down to show you. If you make this equal to O, then that means you are extracting the categorical features. So this is for categorical features, and here this is for numerical one, numerical feature. If data type is not equal to big O, then that is numerical. If data type is equal to big O, then that is categorical. So let me show you what this big O means. So here, if you see, I have this final data. If I take the head out of it, then you will see this is our data. If I run it, then you can see this is our data, and you can see this hotel. This hotel is a categorical data. So I want to check if this hotel is categorical or what. So for that, I'm going to just extract the hotel. See here, from the final data, I only extracted the hotel column, and I want to check now what is the data type of it. So D type. Now if I run it, then you can see the D type is big O. So that means if it is a categorical, the D type will be big O. and if it is a numerical, the D type will not be equal to big O. Let us check what it will be data type. It will be in fact float or maybe numerical. So for example, I want to check what is the data type of this value. Let's say ADR. So I have this ADR. So let us check what is the data type of ADR attribute, which in our case is a numerical. If I go back and show you right here. So let us go to the ADR attribute, which is right here. So see here, this ADR is a float. Here are some decimals. So we should get float, that is float 64 here. If I run it, then you can see its data type is float 64. So this way we can find the data type of each of the columns and we can extract the important one. So here I'm extracting the numerical ones. See here, these are the numericals attributes. So from these numerical attributes, I will remove these attributes. This one, like see here, after we run this, we have these attributes right here, days in waiting list and arrival date year. So I want to remove both of them using this list. So let us remove it. So for that I will add another condition here, and the condition will be end column not in list not. So here column means the column that we have here, and if that column is not into this list, then we can extract it. Now if I run this, then you will see all the numerical features except these two. So that means we are removing it, and now I can store it on some variable, let's say numerical features, and I'll store it right here. If I run it and if I print the numerical features, then we'll have these many attributes, their name, and we can use these many attributes for our predictions. So this is all how to remove and how to only extract. So now in our final data frame, we can only use these many attributes and remove the remaining these two. So this is how we can just filter out the important numerical features. Now in the next video, we are going to filter out the important categorical feature now. So we are going to refine the categorical feature, and we are going to only select some of them which are important one, because using correlation we can only find the important numerical features. We are not able to find the important categorical features, and we are going to do that in the next video.